Hello and welcome to another video. This time someone requested for me to make a Minecraft intro, so that's what I'm going to do today. Also, just a quick shout out to my friend Doodlebug Games. She makes Minecraft videos. Anyway, let's get started. So as you can see, I've got a composite shot. I've got a picture of a dirt block, stone block, a black plane and some music. So I'll start off with a dirt block. I'll put it right in the top corner and increase the size a bit so that I don't need to put too many blocks to fill the screen. There we go. Now I need to go back into the timeline and duplicate it. So there's 4 of these blocks on the timeline, and then shift it across each of the blocks across to the edge of the last block. And then shift click to select all of them in the timeline, and then I'll duplicate that and then move that along as well. So I've got the full row of dirt blocks. It is possible to be more neat than I am being with this one. If you want to make this your intro, I recommend spending a bit more time than I will be on this. But anyway, you need to select everything and make it another composite shot. And I'm just going to rename it so that I don't get confused. This is going to be dirt blocks. Now as you can see, we've just got one item in the original composite shot. And now I'm going to do the same with the stone. So I'm going to put it, just for reference, I'm going to put it right by the dirt block and change the size a bit, see what fits. And then move into position right underneath. And I'll just do the same process as I did for the dirt blocks with the stone blocks. Now I've got the stone blocks composite shot, and I've duplicated it so we had another one underneath, and I'm going to do the same again. And one more time. And then I'm going to select all of the stone blocks, composites, and make them into a composite which I'm going to call stone blocks 2. You'll see why I do this in a bit. And as you can see, this is a bit boring. It's just some blocks. I'm going to put the background plane and the music. Just put it in underneath. And I'll cut it to where I want the intro to be, how long I want it to be. I'll zoom in and go to the end of the video, and then I'll change the length of the composite shot using the cog icon next to it in the media panel. I'll also rename it to Final Comp, just so everything's neat. Composite shots are automatically set to 30 seconds, but you can change it in the settings, and if you're using them as part of another an extended video project, then you can just trim them in the editor.
Back from the dead.
Okay. Now, because of the way I'm going to do this, we need to go and get an explosion stock footage and just test it to see whether it looks right and whether it fits the timeline. As you can see, this is way too long, so let's try this one. That looks about right. It's a bit choppy, sorry, but that's because I'm recording the screen as well as, you know, doing stuff that's quite CPU hungry. And I'm just going to add some new text. I'll change the width to 800. And then I need to put that just above the explosion, but I'll do that in a second. In case you're wondering why this music is as a video rather than as audio, it's because when I download stuff as MP3s, for some reason HItfilm doesn't accept that, so that's why I have to do it as an MP4. I'll just adjust the size of the text so that it's not going outside of the text box. And just move it to the center. Doesn't need to be exact, just close enough. Make sure all of the layers are in the right place. And then I'm just going to move the explosion to where I want it, because I want a little bit of a gap before the explosion starts. So now I'm going to go to the start of the clip and look at the timestamp in the corner, right there, and I'm going to type that into both of the the dirt blocks and the stone blocks composite shot, not stone blocks 2, and then I'm going to turn on keyframing for position, and then move all the blocks around just like that. At the moment I haven't got keyframing on, but now I have, and as you can see, big explosion, blocks go flying. There you go. And done the same with the stone blocks, and once I've done that, stone blocks 2 will automatically have that, because it's taking information from stone blocks version 1, I guess, as you can see there. You might want to move the stone blocks down in relation to the top of the composite shot to prevent them from flying off weirdly, but because this is just a tutorial, I'm not going to bother with that. And as you can see, when the explosion starts, blocks go flying. I'll just shove that back a couple of frames to make it more of a reaction, because there's a couple of frames of nothing in the explosion. So, and as you can see, my computer's really struggling to handle that, but anyway. I know you can't really see that well. I will put the finished product in just a minute, but that's sort of what it will look like. Now I'll just wait for this to export. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye.